What's up, y'all? Derek here, and today I got the big old pig, the KLR650 out at Uwharrie National Forest, and today we're going to do some more intense off-road riding, I would say. I guess the KLR crew, you guys already know this, don't you? You guys already know what the KLR can do. Come on, guys. Up this stuff, no problem. Woo, boys. That's probably the sketchiest thing I want to do today. All right, now I just gotta pick her up and push her to the side and catch my breath. Come on, big girl. This is the first time I've really ever done kind of more tougher trails with the KLR650, so I'm really looking forward to kind of seeing how it performs. My main goal, you know, I have the Smoky Mountain 500 coming up, and I just want to make sure the KLR650 is ready for that. I feel like Uwharrie is a really good test for that because I don't think any of the roads or trails on the Smoky Mountain 500 are going to be any tougher than the stuff I'm going to find out here at Uwharrie. If you watch me a lot, you know I take my KLX out here a lot, so I've gotten pretty familiar with the trails, and I know like which ones I'm going to try to avoid today. But yeah, starting off on some gravel here, and you know, obviously gravel roads, KLR does just fine. I have done quite a few things to make this KLR650 more off-road ready. You know, new foot pegs, crash bar up front, new handlebars for me and handlebar risers because I'm really tall and I need that extra room when I'm standing up. So, but this bike feels incredibly comfortable to me right now. Like, it feels just perfectly set up for me. And another thing, I put, you know, Cogent Dynamics a Moab shock on the rear for my weight, so that helps out a lot too. So I'm just going to mess around through here today, and honestly, I want to see what the KLR is capable of too. So, yeah, obviously, you know, gravel road sections, I could do this for hundreds of miles, you know, no problem at all. But something funny, the very first thing someone said to me when I pulled up to Uwharrie was, "That's a big bike." Boy, I know it is, but we're going to see what it can do. I'm a little bit nervous, but I got good tires on here, you know. Should do just fine. And like I said, I don't think there's going to be anything really tougher than this out on the Smoky Mountain 500, so that is confidence inspiring, I guess. Hey, I put an FMF pipe on here and it sounds good, but it is loud. It's a lot louder than I was expecting, even for the Q4. Hey, look, I caught up to a Jeep. The old KLR, just chugging along. Now on the KLX it'd be a much easier pass, but with the KLR I just kind of take my time. I'll stick behind this guy for a minute. So the Smoky Mountain 500 is like maybe a couple weekends from now for me. Thank you, sir. And you know, there's been a lot going on in my life, and I am worried that I'm going to miss it. And if that happens, I'll be so upset because I really have been looking forward to it, and I planned a lot for it. So we're going to hope for the best. A lot of Jeeps up here today. Yeah, I'd hate to miss the Smoky Mountain 500, but, you know, if it happens, it happens. That's not a way I want to go, I'll tell you that. But this trail looks fun. Yeah. Why is everyone always hating on the KLR? Unless you're in the KLR community. This thing's a blast, man. I trust the KLR. I trust her to take me where I want to go. As much as I might need to wander sometimes on these trails, like today is a big day for staying right. A lot of Jeep traffic out here, like I said. I mean, it's a beautiful day today. I don't think it's going to get above 80, so. So far, I'm really enjoying this experience. I feel totally confident on it. Standing on it feels incredibly comfortable. I think I got it perfectly set up for me, which is hard to do because I'm 6'6", so it's hard to make things like this work for me. I think probably some people are going to get a kick out of me riding this stuff today. You know, it's mostly for Jeeps and side-by-sides and smaller dual sports and dirt bikes and stuff like that. But the KLR, she's chugging, baby. I'm keeping up with these guys, right? That's pretty good. To be honest, I'm not even struggling to keep up. This windshield's kind of blocking my view, unfortunately. I would like a cleaner line of sight, but when you take this thing out on the roads and highways and stuff, the wind just like buffets you so bad that you really can't concentrate. So it's oh, stalled her. Come on. How did that happen? But yeah, the windshield thing is kind of just something I gotta learn how to deal with. I am glad I have a skid plate on here because I've definitely heard some rocks bouncing off. Dude. Let's go, KLR. Guys, this is a trip. This is a trip. Come on, guys. Up this stuff, no problem. Ooh. I might need to do a little adjustment to the clutch. I feel like I'm having to pull it in pretty far to feather it, and that's giving my hand some fatigue. So, whoa. Heard that one bounce loud off the skid plate. But yeah, I got a little bit of hand fatigue already, so that's something I'll consider fixing before the Smoky Mountain. Consider me impressed with the KLR650. I'm gonna pull over and get a little break here. But come on, like, did just fine. you know, I don't consider myself the best rider by far. You know, I fall down all the time. I'm still learning better off-road techniques all the time. But yeah, the KLR is doing just fine, so I'm still so happy that I picked this thing up. For the price, you just can't beat it. Obviously, I think if you want to do tougher stuff like this all the time, definitely consider a smaller dual sport. But this KLR, you know, I bought it to get out camping and do things like that, like the Smoky Mountain 500. You know, that's 500 miles of riding, maybe 3 nights of camping, I'm hoping. So, you know, a bike like this is, in my opinion, more well suited for something like that. But yeah, I mean, so far so good out here. I'm gonna keep riding. I just wanted to give my hands a little bit of a chance to recuperate. They definitely got fatigued working the levers. So let's go a little bit further, and then I'm gonna check out the bike and make sure everything's still kind of like staying on. Again, you heard that thump from the FMF Q4. The Q4 was a lot quieter on my KLX300, and I was kind of expecting the same thing on the KLR, but yeah, it's a little bit almost too loud. And I think it's probably one of the quieter aftermarket exhaust solutions you can get for the KLR650. So I'm going to keep it on for the fact that when I'm on the highway with stock exhaust on the KLR650, I literally can't even hear the motorcycle. So I don't know what RPM range I'm in, right? It has no tachometer or anything like that. How you doing? Yeah, if this is what the trails at the Smoky Mountain 500 are like, I'm set, man. I feel totally confident and totally comfortable. I think the Kawasaki lineup right now is just, you can't beat it if you're on a budget. You guys know, well, you might know, I love the KLX300. I have done so much with that motorcycle. And this KLR650, doing just fine out here. You know, honestly, it doesn't even feel overly heavy right now. Like, I don't feel like I'm fighting it, but, you know, time will tell. And I'm sure I'll be on tougher trails than this one day. Brakes are squeaking, which is funny because I've only put about, 900 miles on this motorcycle. I'll have to check out the brakes before the Smoky Mountain. I think something might have fallen out of my bag. What is that? That's my water. I need my water. But yeah, obviously, you know, I just thought of when this bike is going to feel heavy is when I fall down. That's when it's going to feel heavy, right? Picking this thing up. It's got to weigh about 500 with all my camping gear and stuff on it too. I guess it'd be over 500. Yeah, I felt something fall out of the bag. I'm glad I got my water because, you know, we're working hard out here today. I feel like as far as the sprockets go, I really need to spend some more time off-road, but you know, first gear is doing just great, and honestly a lot of this stuff that I've just been chugging is second gear, you know, just chugging along in second gear. But first gear obviously has enough power to get you up hills and all that, so I don't even know if I'm going to change the sprockets out because you know, on the road it's already kind of like struggling in the top speed department, right? So I'm probably just going to leave the sprockets how they are. I'm a little bit turned around here. I don't recognize these trails. I'm sure I've been on them at some point, but gosh. Skid plate is making its money today, or paying itself out today, or whatever the saying is. Suspension feels fine. Again, got the Cogent rear suspension. Front forks feel fine. I'm not really feeling too much dive. Well, that did, but that might have just been bad technique. Let's see where we are. Let's go this way. There's a clutch bypass that I've seen some KLR owners talking about. I believe that helps with some dive and maybe stalling issues. I'll have to look more into that, but you know, I'm one of those guys where I like to ride the motorcycle, and once I find its shortcomings, that's when I'll make changes. So right now it hasn't presented itself as a huge issue to me, so I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, as far as tires go, I'm running the Motaz Rouse in the rear and dual venture up front. Pretty comfortable with the setup. I've been running it for, I guess, around 700 miles. I've ridden it through some snow and some ice and, you know, a lot of pavement, and now this and mud. They've been handling really well, so that might have taken me back to the parking lot. Yeah, no, different parking lot. Not from around here. You know, if I see any KLXs out here, I always gotta stop to say hello to the KLX crew. But not today. Let's go see what else we can find. Trail something. Brother, get it, dude. Close call there, guys. Look, and when I clip that up now, you're gonna have me saying, brother! And that is annoying. I definitely thought that was gonna be a problem though. That was a little wake-up call. I think I'm still thinking about it. Up the hill. Got a little jump and some rocks. Yeah, come on, guys. I guess the KLR crew, you guys already know this, don't you? You guys already know what the KLR can do. What a fun motorcycle. Seriously. What a fun motorcycle. Woo, boys! That's probably the sketchiest thing I want to do today. Whew. I don't know how that looked like. Oh, there we go. She's down. Hit my limit, huh? Whew. All right, now I just gotta pick her up and push her to the side and catch my breath. Come on, big girl. Ugh. Get into some shade and get off these rocks. Let's give her a once over. Everything looks fine. Got to twist the forks a little bit. All right. Break time. So yeah, she survived the fall just fine. Everything's still in order. We're good to go. So look, guys, I'm just going to kind of wrap it up here and say, you know, if you're interested in the KLR650 or dual sport riding, occasional moto camping, hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it so much. It helps my channel out a ton. I thank you guys always so much for watching. I thank you for all the support you guys show me all the time. It's unreal to me. Got a little squirrely there, but I'll catch you on the next one.